Okay, cool.
Okay, we drift ever closer to some sort of meaningful setup.
We drift ever closer to some sort of meaningful life.
That's probably also true. Yeah, I'd believe that at least.
Oh man.
I mean,
I'm just thinking about anyway, when you tweet, I will this and retweet.
great. Oh
Tweet
hey,
and
cool. It says we're live, which is very comforting on my stream, but I need to go to
Oi,
the creator dashboard thing, I think. Yeah, there we
cool.
go, creator dashboard.
My Mac Mini has never been this hot, and I kind of wonder if it's going to just thermal turn off uh, halfway through this. We'll see.
Uh, that would be what are you doing in the background?
Nothing. I'm just using Meet inside Firefox on desktop Linux on Mac OS, on Mac hardware.
Oh, but you're in Linux, hilariously.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
Cool. That's yeah, I don't know, man.
agreed, agreed.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll tweet about this thing right now and I'll tag you because that's a nice thing to do.
Oh, actually, I'm doing something in the background. It looks like I'm indexing the file system.
Oh, how did you figure that out?
I ran htop.
Oh yeah, okay.
I like htop, and
But I
I
cannot
cannot
lie.
lie.
You other managers can't deny. That's all I got.
You other tops can't deny. We're gonna give it sig kill. Yeah, I wonder if Chrome would use less CPU, but that's okay. We'll see. Zoom is still doing some computing, so Zoom's gonna have to die. Good. Who else is doing some computing? GNOME Shell? Well, there's a program called GeoClue. GeoClue.
Geo. Hey man, get a geo clue, okay?
I'm telling you, I don't want a GeoClue. It uses up too many resources.
Boy, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's make sure that I feel good about what's about
I don't
to happen.
know.
That's probably fine.
How do I look at your screen?
Oh, I'm gonna share it in just a second. That's a great call out,
Good,
actually. I
good,
should do
good.
that now, in fact. Hopefully it'll be like, oh no, I know it. I remember the problem.
I don't.
I need to be in like friggin' Chrome because Firefox doesn't retain screen permissions. So BRB,
Cool.
because I'm gonna open this same thing in Google Chrome for reasons that
Great,
I'd rather honestly not care about, but that's fine.
great, great.
I just sometimes I just can't,
Yeah,
and sometimes I accidentally and entire.
yeah. I'm trying to decide. I've got all these hard drives lying around. I'm trying to decide if I should throw them away or what. Oh my god.
Welcome to Philip in stereo.
That's great. I'm
Now you're back to Philip in mono.
all right. Apples in stereo. Philip and mono.
Although hilariously, I can't hear you again. Hold on a second. Oh no, wait! I know
Well,
where this is. I know where this is,
okay.
and it's stupid. Okay, so that's gonna be that thing.
La
But
la
the
la
output, yes, good. Okay. Now I need to do one more. I need to do some more weird loopback things, but this is fine.
la
This means that
la
technically I can close this window of Firefox. Go away. Go away. Okay. Cool. Now I need to open Chrome. No, I already got Chrome open. I need to add Chrome as a potential. Uh, well, that's fascinating. Oh wait, do I already have it listed? Yeah, that's why. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I can hear you. So we have an accord. Hold on a second. I need to do some things. Okay. I'm gonna share. Hopefully, can you see my screen?
Almost, almost. Yes, I can. I totally can.
now I need to pin you to the screen so that we can see your smiling visage.
That's nice.
And then I'm going to do some more things like hiding the bookmarks bar and making that really big. Okay. Okay. I'm going to click over to live mode. And then I'm going to adjust your video size so that you look correct in the video.
Cool.
It's concerning me that it says, like, I've dropped a ton of frames in the past second, but
Hmm.
there's nothing I can do about this.
You
So,
can
like,
decrease some sort of video quality stuff in various places. Um, for example, you could tell your Google Meet to not send me your face.
uh, there we go. Yeah, you don't need to see. That'll help some, potentially.
Yeah, how's the frame rate?
Well, I'm no
Still,
longer
still bad?
getting, well,
Blah, blah, blah,
maybe
blah,
better,
blah,
honestly,
blah,
which is kind
blah,
of interesting.
blah. Yeah.
Cool. So let's kick over to live. Ready?
Okay, let's
Oh,
live.
hey, question for you. I don't
Yeah.
super care. Do you want to put up your screen?
Oh, like behind me?
Yeah. It's up to you,
Uh,
really.
Mild yes, I will.
Cool,
BRB.
I'll be here.
I think that's doing what I want.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Cool. Great. I'm gonna go live.
Great.
Okay, and we're technically live, although I need to now... Oh, right, I need to make... This is not the right Asheesh. I need to add a new Asheesh so that all the people, all the one viewer watching can see
Wow.
your actual video. Oh, actually, no, cancel,
Cool.
cancel. I know what I need to do instead. I know what needs to happen here. Instead, this needs to be Chrome, which I don't see in the list, which is real interesting. Oh, it's probably under G for Google Chrome? Huh.
Hmm.
Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, that's,
Maybe I should have worn some clothes less boring than a white t-shirt. Oh well,
I
whatever.
mean, we're here now, and here is the only place we can be.
That's the truth.
What's weird is that as I look through this list of things that I can select from, I don't see anything corresponding to Chrome, which is pretty interesting. Okay, let me try a brand new one and just see if that picks it up this time. Window capture, cool.
It might be called
Uh,
Meet because it might be the macOS title of the window.
oh, I guess that's possible. Browse, no. Window capture, add source, add existing source, add new source instead. We're gonna call this Asheesh 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Maybe I should watch that movie.
I've never seen it either, so what do I
Yeah.
know? Here we go. Now I see Google Chrome showing up correctly. But I need to do some interesting resizing because you are huge. Okay, we're going to get rid of old Asheesh because old Asheesh doesn't matter. We
Old
only
and
care
busted.
about brand new Asheesh. Okay. Fit you in the little box. And then... Oh, right, I have to, like, drag you down here, maybe? There we go. Okay, and then take this little webcam frame.
Don't drag me down, Philip.
Alright. Don't let me
Alright.
down. Don't let me down. Don't let me... I don't know why I'm singing Beatles tunes, but it's fine. Okay, that's probably good enough for the moment. I think that's fine. I'm still getting weird, like, dropped frame things, but I've just decided to not super care about that.
I think that's okay. Oh man, I mean the other thing too, well, you said you don't care. But if you can change your computer's display resolution to a lower resolution, oh, but you can't
Oh.
really on Mac OS, so forget it.
No, I
Cool.
could, because I can use a scaled mode to take the whole thing low. That would be wild. I could try it. Let's at least give it a go.
Okay.
Because that you're right, it could potentially help, which is kind of interesting. I want this display larger. I don't know if that'll do anything though. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if that did anything. It doesn't seem to have actually like changed itself. So I'm gonna pretend that doesn't matter. What's super interesting is now I can't hear you anymore. Mic isn't working. Uh, can you hear me? Hmm. 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 Huh. Can you hear me? Aha, but now I can't hear you, so we need to fix something there. What just happened there? If you wouldn't mind, keep talking for me. Wow. Wow, those leaves are really nice. Okay, I'm gonna do something weird and refresh this page. Let's see what happens. Try talking some more. Okay, this is wild. This is super wild. That, like, I can hear the Chrome test audio sound, but I can no longer hear your actual audio. But you can hear me. But you can hear me. Oh, wait. Try now. Nope. What? I don't understand. Those things are going to there.
Although honestly, probably not, because macOS isn't actually, if Firefox isn't taking all the CPUs, it's only using like 50% of 25% of each core, of 8 cores. I presume there's hyperthreading. Um,
Okay, I
so
figured it out.
I
It's
wonder, oh
we're
yeah?
back. We're back. We are back and we are good. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, works for me.
And I see. Keep talking.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
cool. Okay.
wonder if the,
All right. Cool. So for the people who are watching, who have managed to stick through our audio-visual difficulties, thank you. Um, and I think now we'll try to do some more work on Hera. How does that sound?
sounds good to me.
Cool. Cool. Like it. Um, let's remind ourselves where we were, which I think is like if we do briefcase.
I can't see your screen, Philip.
Oh, how fascinating! Right, let me fix that for you. Uh,
Oh yeah, and consider turning your Hangouts video off too.
yeah, good call. Can you?
All good.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we should be all good now. So, let's see. If we do, assuming I can spell, briefcase run, macOS, right?
Yeah, but macOS is optional, and you should capitalize the O and the S.
I wonder if it'll care. Looks like no.
Okay, cool. Great.
I bet we're coercing to lower before we do this.
That could be. Wow, this is fun.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, look, okay, so cool. So let's open running code and just remind ourselves that like everything is basically as we expect it to be. Come on, buddy, I believe in your ability to load.
Hey,
Uh,
cool.
cool. Look at that. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Oh, and it kept our installing human friendly, and we got that working. So that's pretty neat. Cool. I think where
Yeah.
we left it was we had. Oh, interesting. Maybe not in the compiled
Hera.
version. Oh,
Try
sorry.
the Hera menu. No, okay,
Mm-mm.
I'm wrong.
Okay, so right, but you and I had the same feeling, which is that we had in code somewhere. Oh, I need to make this bigger
Oh yeah.
if I can. If I can. Oh, there we go. Come on. Beefier, beefier, beefier. Okay, that's probably beefy enough.
Yeah, that's totally some beef.
Whoa. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's a little too much beef.
That's good except for the very wide file
Yeah, I'm
system.
fixing that right now.
Great.
So if we look inside of app.py, I totally believed that we had a menu thing going on, and so now
I
I'm
remember
wondering.
too. Did we just throw away that version of the code?
I don't know if I don't think we threw it away per se, but it's entirely possible it's like in a branch or a stash. Let's check that out real quick.
Yeah, get log dash dash decorate also.
Ooh, wait, dash dash decorate.
Yeah, that'll show you what origin slash whatever points here. So, oh, maybe we stopped at make pip available and we didn't put it in the menu.
I really thought we had is the
I
interesting
thought so
thing.
too. Yeah.
Git stash. Is there like dash V maybe?
Apply. Oh, I
Git
don't
stash
know.
list.
Yeah.
There we go. I stashed it. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, menu button. Cool.
Okay, and now we have this modified Hera app. Okay, here's right. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
We got places, and so we were messing around with this thing, but we couldn't get it exactly the way we wanted to, and that's fine. But we had somewhere here I would expect to actually see the menu button command. Here we go. And so
Yeah.
this is the money shot right here. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if we do instead of run, if we do or sorry, no,
Dev.
instead of yeah,
Either
instead of
run or dev will be fine.
yeah, do
If you
dev.
do run, you need to do update
Right.
to copy the new code in.
Let's do the dev mode first, just to give ourselves a little bit of easiness.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that worked. I should actually see. Well, I'm not gonna tempt fate by doing this the hard way. So I'm gonna let this thing load first because I think I saw some weird behavior on load when I was looking at this the last time. Okay, so that's now going. And so if I go to file, what I should now see if it'll let me click it. Man, we ran into this problem last time too. It really bums me out.
Yeah.
That like
Does this problem go away if we do briefcase run? Can you do briefcase update, briefcase run?
sure, let's find out. I should guess I should actually like actually quit it.
Yeah.
And let's quit the real one just for giggles. Oh, I fixed the
Yeah.
icons when I was here last time as well.
Oh, great.
So by the way, if you're following along at home and you want the most recent version that allows pip install as a Mac app, that is the most recent tag on the GitHub releases page. So that's pretty neat. Oh, hey! Hi, Freak Boy. Good to see you.
Freak boy.
Cool. So we're going to do briefcase update, you said?
Yeah, I think you should briefcase update and then briefcase run.
And see if we get that. Fun fact,
The
the
weird
bug you're
bad
seeing
behavior.
should go away if you focus away from the app and back again. Don't ask me why. Also, briefcase run will work. Okay, great. So there's some confirmation from the benevolent
Good.
dictator for now for the briefcase project. But we can see
That's
this
good
by
to
doing
know.
briefcase run. And we won't ask him why.
Perfect. Agreed.
Yeah, cool. Okay, what's
Menu bar,
good?
menu bar, menu bar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Now, if I remember correctly, this thing doesn't do anything useful right now, and also we're not going to get good debug logging because it's the running version of the app. But at least we've proven that that's a transient bug on dev, and so we can work around that for now, I think.
Yeah, cool with me.
Cool. So we're going to go back into the dev version so that we can actually see like print log output for trying to get this menu bar item to work to install dependencies. And I think our goal today is just like install numpy and scipy when you click that menu item. Like if we can get there, I would be
Yeah.
very happy about our progress.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of which, remember how yesterday we just were randomly looking at NumPy and SciPy and noticed how they were inside packages and there's a lot of space?
Yeah. And we came to the conclusion that one of the reasons it was taking up a lot of space is because they had very large .dylib directories, some of which were sharing, some of which had duplicates of the same compiled library. And we
Yes.
hypothesized that it should be plausible to get the like SciPy and NumPy to use a shared compiled dylibs directory, but we hadn't gotten that far. If that's an avenue
Yes.
if you would rather pursue that avenue, we definitely could.
No, but here's my question.
Yeah.
When we were exploring that, we were looking inside packages of the built app. What
Right.
I don't know is like why site packages? Um, the Is that where pip install installed it and it mutated the application folder? Or
Oh, I see what you're saying. When we did the pip install inside the running app, I mean that kind of has to be how it happened, right? Is that it chose site packages as this is the place that I'm going to install things.
right, and in that case, I think that you and I would have a preference of the app not write into its own application folder and instead write to something in tilde slash library or tilde slash caches or whatever. So let's try to do that
Okay.
this during today if possible.
Cool. Do you want to tackle that first or the install on click button first? I'm flexible with the approach.
Let's try to tackle that first.
Okay, cool. Uh,
And
so
let me just
really,
rephrase this for a
yeah, go
second
ahead.
too. Um, Basically, we found yesterday that the .app folder is gigantic, like 500 megs or something, and 120 of those megs or something were inside side packages. What I want to know is that we can distribute something smaller than 500 megs and have the pip install download the things and not write it to the app folder. So basically, to validate that, we should rmrf our macOS folder eventually, and like feel good about how big it is, and then run our pip install, and then feel good that it didn't write into it.
Right, but the one of the first steps there, it's to me it seems is figure out how to tell pip install over here, where over here is like the reasonable
Yeah,
application directory.
good. Can we take a second and tackle that right now?
Yeah, I'm saying that that seems like
Great.
a totally fine thing to do. I This is an area where I could start googling for what this would actually mean, but I for sure don't know what this would actually mean.
So I think pip has an install dash dir dash dash flag. So I think we should start by doing pip dash dash help, honestly, or pip install dash dash help, and reading the output. Please don't try to find a package called help.
Hey, great, it
I
didn't. Okay, there's a log that I see. Trusted host, cacher. Oh,
That's
wait.
actually interesting, but it's not what I'm looking for. What
There's
about
index
installer?
options. I need to. This is bigger than would fit on my screens.
Yeah.
Install option, upgrade strategy, build dir, prefix root. Okay, install everything relative to this alternate root directory. This seems like what we want.
Yeah, that seems like quite compelling. Can you scroll and just see what else we have too, just in case?
Well, here's something that's kind of interesting.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
So I think that this root dir is going to be a good initial approach for us. I want to call out, and I can scroll higher, but we've hit
No, that's
most of
good.
what we need, right? Um, I want to
Oh,
call
hey,
out.
target, dash dash target.
Well,
That's the other one that
yeah,
looks compelling to
install
me.
packages into dir. By default, this will not replace existing file folders in dir. That's pretty good. It occurs to me that like maybe the cleanest way to do this long term is to say that the user dir should always be the like should a BeeWare app kind of set its Python
Hmm.
user dir to the right spot. And I think I
And by
can
right spot, you mean like an app specific spot?
yeah. I think I can make an argument for yes, but I'm okay with that being not the thing we try to tackle right now.
I want to. Um, Let me just make a counter argument,
Please.
just which I think you'll hate, which I will also hate, which is here an important fact about virtualenv, the omnipresent virtualenv, is that if you're inside a virtualenv and you do pip install dash dash user, you actually get an exception. It
That's
fails.
incredible.
And that's
uh,
because they've disabled site.userbase inside the
virtual
virtualenv. Um, and to some extent, that makes sense because the virtualenv is sort of
yeah.
an alternative to dash dash user.
Yeah.
And down that path lies the idea that instead of reusing the existing concept, we should just make up our own concept to avoid confusion.
One of the things that's true about having basically worked in startups for my entire coding career is that I'm frequently presented with code bases where I can see that every decision that got us to this point was a logical decision, but yet where it got us is just like a horrible hodgepodge of like incomprehensible spaghetti.
Right.
And this is not that bad, but it's like, again, a series of totally logical decisions got us to the point where virtual env doesn't support user dirs. Okay, so it sounds like really what we're saying is we need to like the two steps here is step 1 install to target and step 2 tell the running BeeWare app, hey, this is where you should be looking for packages.
Yeah. I wanna go down that path. I'm
Cool.
cool with it being as annoying and explicit as that for now.
So now to me it seems like the hard part is going to be figuring out, and maybe there is already a utility for this I'm just not aware of, figuring out what the right spot should be in a way that is not dependent on like the current user, right? Like, can the system tell
Yeah.
us this is the place that you should? Can the system tell us this is the library folder for your app?
Yes. So I think that there's a Python module called aptors, something like that,
Let's
that
find out.
aims to answer this question
Let's see if I
in
can
an
get a
OS general fashion.
cool. I'm gonna try to aptors Python. Uh,
Yeah. Okay. That first one is what I was thinking of. And
that's
the other
great.
thing that I don't know is if there's a different thing we should prefer. But whatever.
Oh no, this is perfect actually.
Roaming profiles. Yeah, so
It's
we can run
interesting
with
that
this.
oh, and it does the it tries to do it attempts to do the right thing on Linux too, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Um, cool. Okay, so
Can we skim the API for this just to make sure we
yeah,
understand?
absolutely we can. Aptors to the rescue. That sounds like what we need. We need some rescuing. Um, app name thing. Okay, so you tell it the app name and you tell it the app author. That's pretty great.
Oh,
Uh,
interesting. Yeah.
and then it gives you a what's the difference? Okay, a user data dir and a site data dir. That's also pretty interesting. Cool.
Yeah, and I think we want user data dir.
I agree with you that we basically always want user data dir. Oh, Russell called out that there's also a toga.paths or app.paths.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
interesting.
What do they contain?
What a great question. I'm gonna. Well, that's thanks. Thanks for being so helpful there, Firefox. Please stop trying to interpret this as
If you
a.
put a question mark in front, I think you'll get what you want.
Good lord.
Yeah.
No, I did not mean yoga paths, but thanks for playing.
You could add beware, I guess.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Toga.paths. It just gives me. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put this in quotes and maybe see if something comes up. We might have to do some source reading, which is also fine.
Yeah. Either of the first two looks possibly good.
This is just the default site.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just talk about system paths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, do you want to go try to look at some source code and see if we can figure
No,
that?
personally, I just want to use actors.
Okay. This is
Um,
the one other thing he said to check out was app.paths BeeWare, and so I'm just kind of taking a poke at it.
yeah,
That's funny that apparently our chat channel for BeeWare development is indexed by Google. That's amazing.
that's pretty decent.
I am vaguely curious because maybe there is
Yeah,
like a really good interface for this, and we're just like willfully ignoring it. So let's briefly stop willfully ignoring it because like the first time we did one of these streams, we basically
yeah,
like spent an hour and a half where the answer was like in the documentation if we had bothered to read the documentation.
it's true. It's true.
So I'm going to just search for .paths in this repository and see if we get anything interesting. Okay, so it sets it to... Specifically, I want to know...
Toga base. Oh yeah, or Toga Coco. Sure.
Toga Coco paths, because this is where we are, as we're in Toga Coco. So let's look for paths. Oh, this is just paths.py. File parent.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, data.
Right. It turns out that Russell's already done this for us.
Cool.
So
Cool.
cool. I think this is the one we
Wait.
want, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess my only question would be, hold on a second. Path, right? Because it's the user's home, library, application support, app.id. Okay, cool.
That's cool.
That's great. Thanks, Russell.
I don't really know how to access
Russell.
that. Yes, possible.
That's a great question.
From our part of the world, can we do self.app._impl.paths. This thing?
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's just find out in dev mode and try crashing. Let's just print.
Hold on a second. Does it discern it from toga.app import app? So yeah, I guess actually let's do a print app.paths or something like that in it. Who cares? Really?
Yeah, great. And if it's on app.paths, I think that there's another way we can reach it. App is self actually, so it's just self.paths.
Self.paths, yeah, cool.
And yeah, and if it's not self.paths, then it might be self._impl.paths.
I mean, I could just throw in a breakpoint, and we could play.
No, just do this and crash.
Cool. Where am I? Oh, here we go. What I need now is briefcase dev.
Yeah.
Starting in dev mode. Can't find ice.
Hey, it's an object. Cool.
Hey, but it worked.
Yeah, so I think that paths.data. Well, can you print paths.data?
Yeah, I bet it's going to be, and actually, I think it's, yeah, that should be actually exactly what we want, which is kind of neat, actually.
Yeah.
Cool. Again, thanks, Russell. Thrussell.
Yes, thanks, Russell.
Or, I mean, we're saying thanks, Russell. It could have been someone else. It could have been some other contributor to the BeeWare project. So, thanks, BeeWare. It was probably Russell.
For BeeWare.
TheWare? This is cool. So it's the full dotted path, which is actually fun.
Yeah. Cool.
The one thing that would be neat is if there was a way to differentiate dev and real, but maybe I just carefully don't care right now.
That's interesting. I think it's smart to care.
But I don't know how to dynamically change the app name because that lives in the pypackage.toml.
I know, but can you access those values?
Change them at runtime? I don't think so because it's compiled by briefcase. It's like briefcase would have to know to run some Python at the beginning.
No, but okay, can you print sys.argv here on 70 or 71? I guess you have to import sys.
I might not. Also, thanks for putting that there, I guess.
Did you import sys already or what?
I just like
good.
It's there.
Cool.
Because we have to do weird thread stuff at some point, so I just assumed that sys.argv is there.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm hopeful that.
Come on, you. Where's my real shell? There we go. Okay, so let's. You think it's gonna be passing in that thing, but no,
Well,
that
I'm
can't.
hopeful that the string briefcase dev might show up. I guess it won't.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not.
No, I remember now it doesn't. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah. I think briefcase is inspecting the project.toml to do the right thing at runtime, and so we'd have to basically tell it like, hey, carefully don't do this thing. The one thing that I'm actually vaguely curious about is like if I look at the PyProject.toml,
Hmm.
could I tell it to run a macOS? The problem is this string is probably hard coded somewhere inside of briefcase. It'd be interesting to have it be like macOS
Yeah.
dash dev or something like that,
Yeah.
and then the formal name would be. Then I would change the formal name to like Hera Dev or something like that, right? And that would be
Yes.
kind of interesting. Here's another
Yes.
pretty interesting thing.
Well, can you actually? So I think that we've been coming up with decent ideas for these kinds of changes, and I think that we're losing them. And so maybe we should try to write them down more.
Yeah, okay. Well, I happen to have a little notes doc here.
Yeah, great.
Uh, hey, it would be neat for there to be a way to designate dev versions of the paths for the app. Great.
Yeah, cool.
Um, cool. So that's pretty useful. I agree. What's interesting is if I look at this PyProject.toml, you'll see that it says com.fildini and then
Oh no.
.hera. What's really fascinating about this is if I then go look at this, it's
Yeah, net.
net.fildini at hera, which means that it's like partially reading from the setup.py and partially reading from the PyProject.toml, I
That
think.
doesn't mean we need to delete more stuff from setup pi.
Yeah, I think that's true, which means that probably I should get rid of all of this junk, right? Because
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't need it
definitely.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I should have done this a long time ago, as it turns out, and
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Cool. Great.
So raffle to me, I guess.
Thank goodness.
Okay, cool. Have I done? Yeah, I think that's what I actually want here. And I probably don't need this anymore because it's contained in the PyProject.toml.
Yeah, agreed.
Raising a really interesting question of like, what's this setup.py doing for me? Anything?
I think it might be doing nothing. I think you can probably just RM it.
Well, just yeah, I guess I could just remove it and see what life brings me because I can always restore it from Git. Git don't care.
Yeah.
Cool. Uh, According to Russell, you shouldn't need a setup at all if you're on Briefcase 0.3, and I believe we are as of our like one or
Yes.
two pair programming sessions ago. So great.
Yes.
So let's kill this thing. And now if I do a briefcase dev, I should see that it's using just the PyProject.toml. It should be com.fildini.hera. And I think we're just going to carefully pretend that that's fine for now
Yeah,
and
I
move on
plus
with our
one.
lives.
Yeah. We're
Cool.
still gonna have to
Wait,
decide.
no! What?
Huh. Maybe
Okay,
can you
hold on a
get
second.
grep net.fildini?
Yeah, now I'm going to search for net. Okay, app.
Pi.
Oh, because I've set a manual app.py in. Cool. I probably
Just
shouldn't.
throw that away.
You think I can just toss this now, right?
I hope so.
Let's find
Let's
out.
find out.
It's thinking about it. Okay. Yep. Cool. Doesn't care.
Cool.
Great. Yep. Although, oh, now this is interesting. What? In calling callback function, cannot unpack non-iterable none type option. I don't.
Oh, I've seen that before. I think this is the thing that causes the app to get stuck forever, and you have to hard power cycle your machine. But don't worry about it for now.
What?
I don't know. Don't worry about it for now.
Cool.
See if it's
Hey, it got rid of it, so the process is gone. It's fine.
good. Okay.
I wonder if I actually need any of this anymore. Probably.
Oh, as for the super, I'm not sure. The icon you shouldn't need. The document types you might.
Do I even
I don't
need the
remember.
app name? Is the interesting question.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, I guess. Let's just try this. I'm super curious to see what's going to happen now. So I know this is like slightly orthogonal to what we were attempting to do, but it's still kind of interesting to see like, the long upgrade process in this particular case from going to a new version of BeeWare. Okay, cool. Either that fixed it or it was transient. We'll never know.
Yeah, great.
Great. Okay, so now we have the paths that we can do something with, which is great, quite honestly. So now we need to tell pip to do the right thing always. Because here's the interesting
Yeah.
bit: is it can't just be on install dependencies within the app. It's like if someone in a notebook does pip install blank, we probably want that to go to the right place.
Oh my gosh. That's interesting. Does pip support a config file?
Let's find out.
We probably have to specify the path that config file with an environment variable.
There is a pip.conf.
Great. And then we're probably gonna have to specify something so that it uses our desired one.
There's even environment variable versions, which might be the real solution here.
Yeah, if we set pip underscore installer or something, whatever it is, that'll probably do the job.
Yeah. Pip's command line option can be set. The environment variables using the format pip upper long name. Um, cool. So
Let's play with that on the command line without being inside the app.
yeah, I think that's fair. So I'm just trying to see like what are the config things even available because there's like
It's every OV flag
I
becomes a config. Oh, becomes an environment variable.
I don't know that I 100% believe that, but we can definitely try it. Okay, so we're
Okay.
gonna go to a terminal. We're gonna go to a different terminal because it keeps doing the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna do what now? We're gonna do.
Well, there were two different. Well, there was target, right? Let's try pip install dash dash. Look, first, I guess let's do pip install dash dash target slash temp slash example
Pip
space.
install dash dash target and like I don't know. Let's try doing it into the right spot just for giggles.
Okay.
Target equals. I'm assuming. Does it need to be a
Yeah,
string? I guess we'll find out later.
that's
Uh,
fine.
and then we'll
In
do
Bash, everything's
human
a string.
friendly because that was a nice light package.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna hit enter. Ready? Here we
great.
go.
I'm ready. Also, we probably want it to be a subdirectory of that directory, like pkgs or something.
Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay, so it does need to be. I need to do the magic of space.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that was not at all what I wanted. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can do a subdirectory. That's fine. But let's test let's test working
Yeah,
at all. How about?
yeah.
Cool. Well, it's trying to do the right thing. But now if we do an ls of that thing, which again, remembering to do
Oh
the...
yeah.
Wow,
Bow,
cool. Wait, what's in
bow.
bin here? Oh, is there a... There might
Is
be
there a
a...
bit human friendly? That's
There
funny.
might be. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, there's a command for human friendly. That's great. All right, cool. Hey, so
Cool.
that... Okay, that's actually already more encouraging than I thought it was going to be. So now I want to do something slightly different, which I'm going to do uninstall with this.
Oh my god, didn't occur to me.
That's fine. For some reason, home and end don't work in my terminal, and it actually annoys the crap out of me.
Yep, it annoys the F out of me too.
Okay.
That's part of why I install Linux on this Mac.
So I'm going to do uninstall because what I want to do next is try this exact same Oh.
Yeah, I don't think uninstall is sensible with pip install dash dash target.
So
You'd need
how do
the
you
other one.
uninstall a package? Can you?
Not this way. But remember how there's a prefixer or whatever, remember? There's
No.
there's the alternative to target. Do pip install dash dash help.
Okay. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Prefix dir installation prefix where libbin other top level folders are placed. Cool.
Either root or prefix.
I think prefix is probably what we want.
I think root is probably what we want.
Okay. So, well, let's do first of all. Let's do.
Also, come on, who wants to uninstall things?
Well, me, right now.
Okay, that's a good answer.
uh,
Yeah, cool.
yes. Great. Let's do an ls of that. Sure that life is back to where we want it to be. Da, 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 da.
Can I tell you a PyCon story that's one of my favorites?
Yeah, you
Um,
can.
in in I think 2011 or maybe 2010, Ian Bicking was giving a talk about this new easy install alternative called pip, and he spent a lot of time working on it, and he was talking about all the ways in which it was different than easy install that comes with setup tools. And I remember sitting in the audience thinking, like, I can tell Ian Bicking is really excited about this, and I can also tell that I haven't been given any reason to prefer pip over easy install, but I've
Huh.
been using pip for a few years or whatever because people told me to. So, like, what's the deal? And um, maybe I can ask a leading question that will help Ian Bicking convince this crowd to actually use pip. So I walked up to the microphone and I said, Ian, is there anything that pip specifically does you can point to that users will enjoy compared to setup tools as easy install? And he was like, oh yeah, pip has uninstall. And I was like, how is that not, like, how do you not spend 25 minutes just saying, pip has uninstall, pip has uninstall, pip has uninstall, pip has uninstall. I know that there's still 24 minutes and 16 seconds left, but I really need to make sure you all stop using easy install because pip has uninstall. I see that my time has expired. Can I answer any questions for anybody? Like, come on.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
it's fine. I get it. I've had that perspective too, but it's just like amazing.
Uh, what's also amazing about that to me is the idea that pip is only like a decade old. That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Hey, so look at this warning and be terrified.
This was a file system root option. That's hilarious.
Yep.
I understand this option now, but I see why you wouldn't want to use it. It's too bad because it did the job probably. I mean, does pip uninstall work?
With the same.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. That would be wild. I wonder if it actually created that whole directory structure.
Oh, I bet it did.
I don't know. That would be a weird thing.
Also, it's disturbing that it like did your virtual app path into there.
I know. Uh, okay, so this is really interesting. That pip uninstall does not have anywhere near the same options
Yeah.
as.
Pip uninstall dash dash help.
Yeah, thank you. Because that's what. Okay. Wow. Yep. Pip uninstall is like. I'm sure that you've installed something somewhere else, but I definitely can't help you with that. Because that's it. That's all there is. Okay, so this is interesting. So it's going to be pip in changing the pip dir is going to be a write only operation. Um, man, that's kind of a bummer. This is
Yeah.
why I'm kind of surprised that pip itself doesn't have a like this is the path option. And I guess what we're really saying is like we should create a virtual env and set that virtual env to live inside the application directory.
But we can't because the app itself. I mean, unless you want the app. Well, here's the question: do you want the app's dependencies to be ruinable by the pip install commands done inside Jupyter? Because
Probably.
the user could do a pip install toga equals 0.2.0, and then it's a game over.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I
So I
actually think
guess
that running Jupyter inside its own virtual env makes some sense.
yes, but then you'd have to make it not a dependency of the app, right? And that means that it wouldn't ship with Jupyter, and now all you've done is ship a Python shell.
Oh no! Oh, hmm.
Because like in order for this to actually be bundled, it has to have access to Jupyter, and so Jupyter can't live in the application directory. It can't live in the library application data directory. It has to live inside the actual app.
Yeah, I guess basically Um, I mean, if we put the user installed code after the bundled code on sys.path, then it's
Right.
unlikely they'll do anything too bad to us.
Right. And so basically, what I'm saying is we have to give up on the idea that we can uninstall things, which is kind of
Yeah,
hilarious. At least for the short term. Maybe we'll figure out a better
yeah,
way to do it. Maybe pip will get better with time.
yeah. Or I mean, pip isn't the only way to install things nowadays. We can find an alternative someday, but I don't want to do that right
But I'm
now.
not gonna do that right now, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so if I do ls of this thing, what's there? Cool. Yeah, it copied the whole path.
Beautiful.
That's incredible. Okay, so but for the interim, let's do. Yeah, I'm really sure I want to. Okay. Um, in the interim, what is it that we're doing here? So we're gonna
Do
install
we like
this.
target, or do we like root, or do we like the third option?
Well, root is not what we want. We want target,
Agreed.
or I think we want target is the only one that we've proven works.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
So
mean,
we want
root probably works. It just is hilarious and
we
bad.
want um environment variable. So we kind
Don't.
of want like pip
Yeah.
target
Yeah.
equals this thing.
This time you do need. Oh yeah, no, your backslash is there, so you're cool. Yeah, space pip install human readable or whatever it was. Human
Can you still hear me, by the way?
human something or other. I've lost audio from you. Are you saying things?
Yeah. What's keep talking?
Yeah, I can't hear you. I wonder why.
How about now?
Yep, you're great.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I have no idea what happened there, but Mac audio is a fun landscape that I've learned so much about in the past couple weeks, and I hate all of it.
I'm
Um,
really glad you learned it at least.
cool. So we're gonna do with this pip target. We're gonna do pip install
Human
human.
friendly.
Yeah, which like the creator of Human Friendly is getting a lot of free advertising from us on this stream.
Great.
Let's see if this works. I'm gonna be actually really impressed, to be honest with you.
I hope it does. I will be. I really sort of expect it to, but yeah, who
Cool.
knows?
It looks like it at least tried to do the thing. Now if we do ls this thing, what we get is human friendly. Okay, cool. So that's great. So now we need to basically kind of set an environment variable for... We need to do two things. We need to append the
This path,
the
this.path.
paths.data uh, to the wherever Python is going to look for things.
Yeah,
And we need to set that environment variable for the running process somehow.
yeah, yeah. Cool.
Cool.
I know just how to do that.
Great. I'm glad to hear that because I kind of don't.
So on line 63, let's add
Hold on a
two
second. I'm gonna
lines.
make it. Whoop.
Oh yeah,
I want to
look, good
make
idea.
sure that like people can actually see it. Yep. Good. Okay. Great. Go away. Okay. On line 63.
In the app under init, let's do the first thing after the function.
Mm-hmm.
os.environ. Oh, we have to set it for subshells. I think this will work. os.environ
After the init.
inside. Oh, I see. Yeah, after the super call, why not?
Oh, I see.
os open square brackets quote pip underscore target equals self.paths.data. If paths.data is an actual path object, then we can use the slash operator to make a subpath. Do you know what I mean?
It is a path object.
Great. Yeah, so then you can do quote pip underscore target or whatever nice string you want, pkgs.
Yeah, I think I like pkgs because that's kind of like it at least is
Yeah.
somewhat more descriptive.
Great. And then let's stir all of that because the environment needs a string.
I kind of think it might do the right thing on coercion, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's possible it will.
God.
We need to do sys.path.append. Yeah, this particular question from VS Code is so brain dead. Okay, after 68, sys.paths. Hey, I can't hear you anymore, but maybe you can hear me. So,
I can hear
oh,
you.
now,
Hold on a second.
good. I can hear you now too.
How about now? Yeah, it should be fine. I
Yeah,
don't know
all
why
good.
my audio keeps doing it, but what's nice is I can hear you start echoing whenever that happens, so I can
Oh my
go and
goodness,
fix it.
great.
It's just, I don't understand why.
Okay, so
Macintosh.
then sys.path
Wait.
uh,
Oh, on the next line.
afterward. Yeah. I think sys.path is a list. Yeah, so sys.path.append the same stir.
I see. So, cool.
And then I'm like actually decently sure that we don't need to change anything else.
Let's make sure that what we've done is actually what we think we've done.
Sure.
Shall we?
Great.
Where the heck did my shell go? It's just taking forever to switch things because my computer's trying to do all of the things all at once and it hates it.
By the way, I made crepes today.
Oh, yeah? How'd that come out?
Yeah. I made them with Sarah. They came out great. Benedita on Twitter wanted crepe making buddies or like people he could teach how to make crepes. So I was like, yes,
What is
sir.
a crepe? Okay, alright. A crepe buddy.
And well, I mean, people he knows he's been making crepes for like 25 years.
Sure.
But hey,
Hey,
check it out.
Oh, man. Okay, but is that last one the right one? And it sure looks like it is.
Now that directory doesn't exist yet. I propose that we not try to create it ourselves and we just cross our fingers and see if Pip will create it for us.
There's there's tons of evidence that Pip will try to create this for us.
Perfect. Perfect.
Truly, like, monumental pieces of evidence that.
Oh yeah, so then let's click our pip install button.
Our
Wow.
pip install button doesn't do anything.
Oh. Are you sure?
If we go look at the code, yeah, I'm fairly certain that we made sure it didn't actually do anything yet. But let's find out. Install dependencies. Oh yeah, I guess maybe it might. Okay. Uh, sure. Let's give it a whirl and see. I just can't wait to see. Hold on a second. Before I do this, I'm going to open up this terminal so
Great.
that if there's any weird output, we will see it
Cool.
as it's happening. Install packages. I'm assuming something is happening
One,
in the background, but I couldn't tell you
two,
what it is.
3, 4, 5. I was hoping for more by now. 6.
Yeah,
Bummer.
because I feel like we put a print command called print success. We're not seeing any of those.
Yeah. Okay. So are we even calling install dependencies? We are.
Yeah.
Line 73.
Yep.
Whew.
Yeah, that sure is interesting.
Do we have to like finish our open process before it processes a command or something?
That would be wild, but I mean, let's try it and see what life delivers unto us. So bring this back. Where'd the app go? Haul you over here. You know, cool. Let's wait for the thing to fully load, and then we'll see if, like, maybe that was what needed to happen. Although it's not actually. Okay, there it goes. It's just taking a minute. It'd be neat to figure out a way to do, like, a loading spinner, but I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I'm supposed to do that soon. Anyway, I think, well, for Android.
Great. I mean, hopefully you'll do it in such a way that I can copy it for macOS. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to click this button now and see what happens.
Yeah.
Command called. Okay, so weird. Menu items, and now it's just going to be a spinner because this should be running async, but we couldn't get async to work last time. And so now it's just going to hold the process until it's, like, done with itself.
But then we'll be able to look inside the directory.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that it should have finished by now, but I guess your computer and mine are both catching on fire. Oh, hey, stuff is happening.
Yeah.
I forgot downloading something substantial. Not just this human-friendly trivial thing.
Yeah. I agree with you. I just realized I could close more things on my computer. Maybe I should do that.
Oh, cool.
Like weird background processes and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
More than anything like remarkably as substantial. But you know.
Okay, so I know it's off topic, but while we're waiting,
yeah,
should I just throw away my old hard drives from my old lives?
Should you be what?
Should I just throw away my old hard drives from my old lives? I think that I realized copy the data off of them, which will take a long time and great confusion, and I can go into that. And then carry around 3 terabytes or so of data in like Google Drive or Google Cloud Storage objects or something.
I guess here's an interesting question for you. Do you feel like there is value in you having a NAS in your life?
Maybe, but the data on this. Let me separate the physical ownership of the drive away from
No, but
the
here's what I'm saying. Like,
reading
if
the
you think there's
data.
value of you having a NAS of some kind, and you get
Yeah,
one of those things that can like you can put arbitrary drives into this container to turn it into a
yeah,
NAS. Like, cool. Now you've got like the framework for something useful in the future. You can get the data off of it if you want to, and then like as soon as you've copied it to the cloud or whatever, you throw away those disks and get like good disks for your NAS.
yeah. I guess I'm just saying. I spent a little while today. Oh, success. So why don't we ls this directory?
Cool.
Aborted by user. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, nope. That's not what I want.
It's close.
That's also not what I want, but that's
Can
fine.
you control R com? That's fine too.
Okay, that's not what I expected.
Check out PKGS. I think we probably just forgot to clear it out.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Boom.
okay, hey, that's
How big
pretty.
is how big is that directory?
What was that command you had me
DU.
do?
NCDU. That'll work.
NCDU thing.
Okay.
86 megs. Yeah, that's what I would expect. And they're
Cool.
all in, and it's all in dilibs.
Open glass.
Cool. Um, okay, but now the real thing is I should actually have not hard quit it, but that's fine. Who cares? Uh, can I?
Oh, can you use NumPy?
Can
Wait. The problem with dev. Yeah. Okay. Let's blow away the macOS bundle.
yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Exactly. And test in
Uh,
non-dev mode.
and yeah, I need to do armsrf macOS. Cool, go away.
And if we successfully don't have a NumPy build inside the app folder, then we've made some progress.
Right, and but the other thing I need to do is blow away this packages
Yeah.
directory, which is
Yeah.
fine. It's taking a while because there's 500 megabytes of whatever to be blown away. Okay, great. I'm gonna copy this.
By the way, at Sandstorm, one of the things that we always wondered if developers cared about on the platform was the ability to make small app packages. And Kenton believed that it would be great if apps were about 50 to 500 kilobytes. And I was like, really, no one will care about the first 5 megs. But it's clear they care about the last 495.
Wait, what do I need to do here?
Create.
Okay, I know it told me to do that. I was just double checking. Do I need to put the macOS? I guess no.
You won't need to because it's the default platform because that's what you're on.
Great.
I suppose that call create first could print out the specific thing for you to do.
Whoa.
Oh, fun!
This is interesting. Briefcase create. Okay, but where? In dict object has no attribute URL.
So this, who's reading URL?
And where are they reading it from is really interesting. So the cookie cutter template is trying to read something off of undefined variable
It's supposed to be in your Pi project toml, but you were living by the skin of your teeth of setup Pi, and so
right.
you
And
need
so
to find whatever line you had in setup Pi and move it into Pi project toml, of course, translated.
Right. So let's take a look at the setup Pi. What did I have in here? Stop. I beg of you, VS Code, just stop. Setup.py. Somewhere in here I had a
Jupyter org.
Okay, but how do I interesting. Okay, cool. That's fine, I guess. And then go to the pi project.toml and
I think that it should be an app. I thought it was an app level thing. Yeah, with simple sibling a project name, line 6.
no, that can't. No, this can't be the same thing. And let me tell you why. Look how deep this is under document types.
Right? Yeah, you could try doing it in document types then instead of in Pi project toml.
I wonder if there's a different URL that it's looking for. I just want to scan real quick and see if there's
right.
Something else that I'm missing. No? Okay, just check down here. No, all of that looks the same. So, okay, I guess document types. Do I define a notebook type in PyProject.toml? I totally might, so let's double check.
Yeah, I think it's toward the end.
Document type IPNB. Okay, here we go. This is what I need. URL equals thing, but it needs to be in the format that it wants to exist in the universe.
And before you go blindly re-execute, I want to read the exception message a little more carefully.
Read away.
What is the Ginger compat? I want to see the line of the template. Can you scroll up to show us the line of the template code? Even higher.
No, man. This is what we get.
Cool. So let's do what you're doing then.
Cool. About your drives, I guess, do you believe that there's anything useful on them that you would want in a future Asheesh world?
Oh, I have to care about the future? I just thought about it. It was about if I care about the past.
Oh, yeah.
I see. This is an important distinction. That's like why I'm trying to figure out what to do.
I could believe that.
So I think the answer is no. I've done a minor exploration of this drive, and if I want emails from ex-girlfriends from 10 years ago, email exchanges with them, then I have the drives. But I read through one, and it was a lovely email exchange inviting friends to dinner, but it did not make me happier to read it. So I think that rounds down to no.
What's interesting is I've had my Gmail address for well over 10 years now.
Yeah.
Well, both my actual Gmail, like my pre-apps for domain Gmail, and then my actual primary email address I've had for a very long time.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of interesting to think, like, is there anything from that first year that I actually want to hold on to?
Right.
Probably not. Oh, hey, there's a new package that we just installed, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, also it's bad news, but it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why we're downloading Qt console. I'm assuming it's that Qt, which is kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
My guess is that like someone added that to Jupyter console, and so
we probably should get smarter about minimizing what parts of Jupyter we depend on, but I don't want to do that today.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. Oh god. Oh, actually, we already had Qt in our in our system apparently, which that's a thing that is true.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Wow.
Everyone's friend Bleach and defused XML.
Yeah. Bleach is an interesting one. I guess it's like sanitizing incoming things or outgoing things in the notebook to make sure you can't like steal someone's credit card credentials within a Jupyter notebook. Like, what's Bleach doing here?
It's probably for Jupyter to protect you against it, more like that.
Also, hold a second. This is terrifying. I
don't
know what this does.
Pickle share sounds like a joke troll fake insecure module to be found in an audit.
Yeah, it really does. It sounds like the kind of thing that Jacob Kaplan-Moss would create and push to PyPI and get included in a bunch of key packages just to see how long it took somebody to notice.
Yeah. A PTY process, that's nice.
Yeah. Web encodings, zip.
Yeah.
Who's using adders? Are we using adders?
I don't think we are the ones. I think something else
must be Jupyter.
Yeah, or any of its friends.
Oh, Russell is saying the Qt dependency might be related to matplotlib support. I definitely could see that. I guess I would be surprised that Jupyter would install that like separate from like the fact that it'd be a dependency of Jupyter and not of matlib is pretty interesting to me. But I guess it makes some sense.
Yeah.
Installing packages.
Terminado.
I
guess.
Or markup safe, because that unsafe markup.
Yeah, don't want that.
None of that. I'm actually legitimately surprised how long this is taking.
Yeah, it's probably the compute that's being lost to the streaming stuff.
Yeah.
You could run HTOP for the fun of it.
I definitely could. That's a thing I could do, I guess. HTOP. No,
you could brew install it someday or whatever. You could use System Monitor from Apple to instead, similarly.
What the heck is this thing? It's actually called Activity Monitor.
Yeah.
That thing, which is always a fun and confusing endeavor on Mac OS. Let's play the game of who's using the CPU. Kernel task. Well, that solved it.
I wonder if that's... It's weird that we're not sorted by percent CPU. Like what? I don't want aggregate time.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, OBS. OBS is
Okay.
the killer
Yeah.
because it's like it's doing live video encoding, man. It's like
Yeah. The kernel task is doing a lot of work there too. A whole half CPU.
Yeah, how about that?
And the Windows server is using a whole CPU. That's actually astonishing to me.
Here we go. Okay, cool. So now...
How big is this thing?
That's a great... Would you say it was NCDU?
Yeah. You probably want the macOS folder, but it'll tell us.
288. Okay. That's actually smaller.
Yes, good. I think that we're making progress. So do your run.
Run. Oh, yeah, briefcase run.
And if we get through this and macOS Hera has not grown, even though we've clicked the menu item, then something good has happened to us.
I like something good. But I mean, the real test is going to be, can we do that and then also use NumPy from, like, import NumPy from within the notebook, right? Like, that's going to be the real kit and caboodle, which I certainly hope so. It would be weird if Jupyter required, like, a separate sys.path thing.
It would be weird. Also weird would be if... Oh, it does launch sub-processes.
I mean, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Starting out.
We might have to export... We might have to use the Python path variable instead.
We're going to find out momentarily.
That's true.
Oh, that's interesting that it like had the right icon and then it clicked over to the not right icon. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
But okay.
Well, I am
whatever.
too.
Okay. That's actually really surprising. Huh. A mystery for the next moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some sort of load. I need some sort of splash screen and some way to say, like, take away the splash screen when I'm done with this thing. Okay.
Yeah, which I think I can help you figure out, but yeah.
Cool. So in a cell here, I'm just going to do, there's a way to, like, insert cell above. Cool.
Oh yeah, import NumPy.
NumPy, and I think it's Shift-Enter?
Right.
Module not found. No.
No, this is good. You got to click your install thing.
Oh, right.
The Hera menu, file, install packages.
Oh, okay. This is going to, like...
Block the app.
Yep, there we go. Yep.
Which is honestly kind of fine.
Yeah, I would be more fine with it if we could pop a thing that said, like, hey, by the way.
Yeah. Which we definitely can, because the Toga supports, like, modals.
Yeah, it does. That's true. I wonder if we could ever get this thing to the place where it would run on other operating systems.
Well, the real fun is asking the question, what if this already works properly on other operating systems? Like, it might. I could test on Linux, it probably works fine on Linux. And there's a decent chance it works fine on Windows.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I could try building a Linux version, see what happens.
Yeah. If we're going to do that, the way that I would do it is for me to git clone it.
Hey, does GitHub provide macOS images for Actions? I wonder.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, GitHub Actions for building. Dang, that would also be a cool stream. Is like, here's how to set up GitHub Actions to auto build your BeeWare packages for multiple OSs.
Yeah, and a week or two ago, somebody like wrote up a recipe of how they're doing that for Windows on a briefcase issue, I think.
Was it Dan? That sounds like the kind of thing Dan would do.
I don't remember. Which Dan?
Dan, I always get his last name wrong. Y-E-A-W. I think it's you, Dan.
Oh, yeah. I think it's somebody else. Also, I need to turn on the light behind me. But hey,
yeah, you do that. But hey, this works, so I should be able to run this again. No. Well. Okay, so
wait, did it work or not?
Doesn't seem to have worked.
Wait.
I had to restart the kernel, and I did that, and then I ran it.
Okay.
And it still doesn't work.
Okay, fine. Do import sys, print sys.path.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to use the Python path environment variable, and I'm completely fine with that.
Oh, it's Shift Enter. That's what it is. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Hera, Macos, Hera Fildini. Yeah, it's all the app stuff. None of the
Cool.
other stuff.
So can you next do import OS print os.environ?
Oop.
No need to index. Just get
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah. That was a problem on my end. I'm looking for something like. Oh, that's interesting and terrifying.
That is interesting and terrifying. You probably inherited that from your terminal.
Yeah. Pip Python path. Also pretty interesting. I don't see. Oh wait, pip target.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, and you just did a pip install command, so where did it write it to? Can we check?
I should be able to like. I should be able to
Go ls. Yeah.
I should be able to ls this thing, and I actually think it'll just work because Jupyter is interesting.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, I can't paste? What? Oh. What? Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm just gonna not think of what? Okay, this is cool. I don't care. Go away.
Shift enter, I guess.
Okay, so it's definitely in that spot.
Good. So we need to set the Python path variable, the environment variable.
Cool.
Basically, Jupyter's using subprocesses, and it doesn't. Oh, hey, look, there's actually a Python path environment variable that you're using. That's fascinating. Okay, cool.
Sorry, where do you even see this?
Sort of. It's easy. Yeah. I guess that's configured by. Briefcase. So it's going to be a fun thing.
Let's make this bigger. Let's make this bigger and like get it to a size where it's like, yeah, okay, people can still see that on the stream. Good.
Cool. Given that that's sort of clearly from Briefcase, it seems to me.
Yeah.
We might as well briefcase / I think briefcase.
Yeah.
Or the template.
Well, this is pretty interesting.
I guess the template.
This has to have been set by Briefcase, and so like.
Yeah. I think that Briefcase is asking the macOS template to set it, to be a little pedantic.
Sure. Okay, fine. Yes, yeah, okay. Yeah. Something that BeeWare has written is setting this thing.
Yeah. I want to actually go search the macOS template for the word Python path.
Cool, let's do it.
The reason I want to is that basically BeeWare...
It's BeeWare Apple support, right?
I think so.
I think it's the actual thing. Is the actual template? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Search in the top. Oh, you have to go to the 3.7 branch.
Oh, got it. Okay, that makes some sense. Maybe I should upgrade to 3.8 one day. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So now, can you do GitHub search here?
Oh, cool.
To search for Python path.
I don't know if it'll search within the brain. Oh, I think it only searches on master, which is a bit of a bummer. But
yeah, we could get Clonet. It's not that important. Here's why I'm exploring this.
Hold on a second. Let's do one more thing real quick, just because okay. I think it actually is useful to show a little bit of struggle with GitHub. Cool. And can we set the branch in advanced search? It looks like the answer is no. That's a bummer. I actually was kind of thinking that it might be a... Wait, pushed to...
What? But that shows a date.
Yeah, I know it shows a date.
I think that this means you're filtering with repositories it searches.
Oh, no.
But whatever, sure.
Yeah, no, it didn't work. That's fine. Totally reasonable. Okay, so what do you actually want to do now? Wait. Apparently Russell says I want Briefcase Apple DMG template.
Okay, fine with me.
macOS DMG template. Okay. BeeWare macOS DMG template. That's fine.
That's great.
Great. Well, there's a macOS template. I don't see a macOS DMG template.
Go look in the full list of repositories because
Yeah,
the
that's
Google
fair.
index might not be the right set.
That's pretty reasonable.
Type DMG into the Finder repository at the top.
Yep. Nope.
Okay, so now I think your macOS idea is still good.
Yep. Oh, maybe it's this one.
Yeah.
Because given how long ago this one was updated, I feel good about this one actually.
I do too.
Cool. Great. Updated 23 days ago, I feel pretty great about. Are there similar branch? I guess I want the 3.7 branch again.
Yeah.
Although
Hey, we can just...
interestingly, I bet I can. Oh yeah, app contents. Here we go. Resources, app packages. Okay, so it's at least creating that somehow. Where it's setting it, not sure yet, but I bet it's.
It'll be in source code somewhere.
Yeah, I bet if I just search it on the master branch, it'll still come up. Is my actual guess.
Okay, I think it won't. Let's find out.
Shows
Okay.
what you know. Sorry.
That's fine. Okay, so I notice on line 3 that it is clobbering any existing Python path variable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay, because that's before the app starts. Okay, good.
Right.
So
exactly.
when we... Okay, so what in your init, in your Dunder init, let's override it there.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Come on, man. All right. So we need os.environ Python path to be different, right?
To be this string here.
Let's not type in all caps.
Oh, Python path is actually a colon separated pseudo list. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there an easy way? I'm gonna Google.
You could take the existing value and just append to the string. You're gonna have to fetch it. You can't. There's no plus equals.
I'm just humor me.
Yeah. I don't mind at all.
Adding directory to appending to your Python path. 2004. I don't know. Might still be fine, but let's try this one. This is 2017. Sys.path.insert. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
but
that's only
an
to put
array.
ourselves
It
first.
doesn't super care. Export, so I can add.
Oh, hey, you can do plus equals. Scroll up a tiny bit.
Oh, yeah, because it's a string.
Okay, forget what I said before, Rafflecopter.
Okay, great. So os.environ.
For us, you want Python path. Plus
equals. This is kind of hilarious that this works. Plus path.
Yeah.
Plus this thing, this magical thing, which I probably should put in a variable at this point, but whatever. That's a cleanup task for later.
Yeah.
Cool. And just for giggles, I'm gonna print Python path.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a fascinating history that I would actually love to see like a talk on someday about like why all the paths in Python paths are different. Like what happened in the dawn of Python time to make it so that we needed this thing.
Oh man, well, I mean, I used to use this before I ever used pip. The environment variable.
First, I'm gonna kill this. Can I quit you? I wish I could quit you. Did you actually quit? Yeah. Okay, great. Briefcase update.
One thing about what we did, we're, I think, assuming that the environment variable is set, and we will crash if it is ever not set on some Toga platforms, some briefcase platforms.
I feel
that might come to haunt us. That's all. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, right now I've only promised people a Mac app. Maybe I'll promise them something else someday later, but today I'm only promising them a Mac app.
Great.
I just I printed os.environ Python path, but I don't get print output in this version. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, it's starting. Shouldn't have to install again. Should just be there.
It's true. It's just true.
Oh, I'm very excited.
I'm curious. Also.
I'm also excited that like I'm gonna bake bread tonight. Is the thing that I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you trying the same recipe again?
No. I tried that recipe twice and it failed horribly.
Okay, so what's your new plan?
To follow a different recipe.
Yes, but I meant more specifically like what recipe?
One from a book that a friend recommended to me called Josie Baker Bread.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've heard of that book.
Cool. The
Cool.
kernel is starting. It's taking longer than normal, but my computer's doing all kinds of things, so who even knows? Okay, so
Import
now
numpy, import
you want
numpy.
to just go straight for it?
Yeah,
Great.
import numpy.
Cool. Here we go.
It's too slow for it to fail now.
You just had to jinx it.
Oh, well.
Boy, it's really it's yeah. I also
Bam, it worked.
hey that total cool. And just to prove it for the people watching, let's do a dir of numpy, and they can see that like look, there's actually a thing there. Cool. That's
Cool.
legitimately neat, actually.
Cool. Okay, wait, and is our Mac app bigger or not? It used to be
Oh, what a
298
great
megs.
question. What's the name of that command again? I'll learn it someday.
NCDU. NC for end curses, DU for disk usage.
Uh,
298, same.
maybe a tiny. Yeah, I think it's about the same. That's great. It's
Yeah.
still amazing to me that this thing is so big. What the?
Great, I'm with you. Okay, the
Oh,
fact
because
the support library is so big is actually also fascinating to me.
what's in lib? Oh, the test directory. That's right. We saw this and we were like, oh yeah, Rafflecopter. We should maybe remove the test directory from the support package for
Yeah,
apps.
I spent a bunch of 2 days ago just shrinking
uh,
the Android one and testing, but I have not done
right.
anything like that for this one.
That's 60 megabytes. We definitely don't need to be shipping with every Mac OS app.
Yeah. Well, the good news is that I've got a lovely, beautifully commented file that explains why it's safe to delete a billion things. It'll make this a billion times smaller.
Great. Cool. All right. That's pretty nice. What else? Okay, so we got to a point where we are now able to have a button in this app that installs NumPy and SciPy to the app data directory instead of to the user application data directory rather than straight to the app, which is awesome. Which means we've accomplished. Oh, okay. Here's another thing to double check, just to make sure that we've really done the thing that we thought we were setting out to do.
By the
Let's
way, your
do.
icon's back.
Say again.
Your icon's back in a nice way.
Yeah, I saw that too, which is interesting.
Well, it's already there, but okay.
Well, name a different package for me.
Twisted.
Oh,
Yeah, Twisted's probably already bundled by Jupyter.
name a. Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna install Thanks, my little package for.
yeah. Good.
I should be seeing some output. I hope.
Collecting, thanks.
Collecting click.
Templating, thanks.
Wait, do I use human friendly and thanks? I might actually. That's kind of hilarious.
That's great. That's great.
Using legacy setup.py, yeah, fine. Since wheel is not installed. That's kind of funny, huh?
It is funny. I mean, we should install it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we could make it a dependency. I don't know. We'll figure out later.
Yeah, it's probably good to make it an app dependency, or we can pip install it. Either way.
Warning: human friendly already exists. Cool. Hey, thank you, Pip, for telling us that. You put it in the right spot.
Yeah, true.
Now, this is the interesting bit. Is you may need to restart the kernel to use updated packages. I think I'm fine with that having to be a thing that happens.
It's too bad.
Well, except for I think that's the default
Expectation
Jupyter
of
behavior. So
yeah.
Cool.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, restart. Because this is like anyone who's using Jupyter expects this to be happening. But hey, look, it installed itself to the right place.
Yeah, and you can try importing thanks.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if thanks is importable. We'll find out. Yeah, seems to have worked.
Okay. So you can just type thanks. Don't do dir or thanks. Just do thanks.
It's gonna be really interesting. I don't know what's gonna put out.
It should be a module object. Yeah, it's a module object.
Cool. Yeah. And look, it tells us the path, and the path is the right spot. This is neat. This is very neat, actually. This is so close to what I wanted for this app when I started it going.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
I have a question for you. In the
Yeah.
file menu, it says capital I. Click on the file menu. Open is commando, but I is just I. Is that
Yeah.
a Toga bug?
I don't think it's a Toga bug. I think we didn't tell Toga to do this. But I mean, I
But
guess.
we gave it a command. Mm,
Did we? Let's take a look at the code. What did we
yeah.
do here? We gave it a shortcut. We
Well,
gave it a label. If I do
I
Command
think that's a
I wonder
short.
what. Well, let's see what happens if I do Command I. Does it do anything?
Good question.
I would expect to see the big
Yeah, me
beach ball
too.
of death. So far, no.
Okay, so maybe then we don't understand how to use Toga cuts correctly.
Yeah, let's look that up. And while we're looking that up, it's entirely possible that Russ will be like, "Do this thing," and we'll be like, "Oh."
Yeah, agree.
BeeWare Toga.
Shortcut is what I'd say.
Well,
Because
I think
that's the
it's in
name
the.
of the.
I think this might only be documented in the tutorial,
Well,
unfortunately.
right, but the shortcut should be able to be a way to search through. Anyway,
I'm gonna search here for command. See what comes up.
okay,
I mean, like, here we go.
that's pretty
Command.
good.
Action label shortcut section
Okay, but
order.
how the F do you write the command? Are we really supposed to write the command squiggly?
I don't.
Do you want
Shortcut.
me to look at?
Yeah, a key combination that can be used to invoke the command. So I think we need to tell it
But we don't
command
know the correct
somehow.
syntax. Can we go read the Toga Coco source for the command class?
Of course we can. So BeeWare, get unlimited private repos. Thanks.
Wait, I thought. Never mind. I thought they already gave that to everyone.
Toga. This is kind of interesting. I don't know
Oh yeah, source Coco.
what the heck is attic Win32. Oh, move to the attic. I see. We did it. Okay, that's a thing that we have. Okay, now I understand. I'm
Yeah.
there. Command.
Cool.
That. Huh. Well. Okay.
Not clear to me that's doing much, but then the letter I appears.
Right,
Right? You
and
know what I
so
mean?
this makes me think it's in the base, and it's just like not doing much
Yeah.
outside Toga base or Toga core,
Okay.
excuse me. So let's go look at Toga core and see what the
That's Toga source core. So yeah,
yeah
same
yeah, yeah.
folder.
Toga source. I know I just clicked back too many times.
Yeah.
Toga source core. I would expect that one would have way more interesting things going on. Okay, this is getting us somewhere for sure.
Yeah.
Label order shortcut. That's not super helpful. Self.shortcut equals shortcut. Okay, but like, help us out here, man. What's the shortcut doing? Command sort key.
Where else is shortcut red? Like command F for shortcut.
Here's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm just gonna search for shortcut in this repo.
That sounds like a good shortcut.
Thanks. Shortcut equals T. That's not super helpful because I'm not positive it's being used anywhere. A shortcut.value is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looks like keys.py is what we need. Yeah.
Oh, Toga keys.py. I see, and I think I even saw a shortcut in here. Convert a Toga shortcut definition into Coco key equivalents. That's super fascinating.
What are the Coco key codes? Looks like less than, greater than special keys.
Russell
That's
says to
interesting.
check Podium if you want some examples in practice. Does Podium actually live in BeeWare?
No, I think it's in
Russell?
Russell Land.
Is it in Freak Boys thing? I would believe that. So, no, it's there. Theoretically.
Oh.
Cool. Great. That's not okay, here we go. Source code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Source Podium seems like a decent place to start, and then look at app.
Why not?
Actually, this is real dumb. Maybe instead I'll just like pretend I
Oh
know what I'm
yeah.
doing.
That's a good shortcut.
Thanks. That joke never gets old.
Apparently not to me. Key.mod1.
Toga.key.mod1.
Okay, fine. I don't
Wow.
care.
Okay,
Why not?
so in here I need to do from I just have toga imported, so
Yeah.
hold on a second. Key.mod 1 plus p. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So toga dot key dot mod 1 plus I. Cool.
Yeah. And I'm a bit weirded out by your being lowercase, but it's showing up capitalized in
Well,
the
except it's the same here. I think it's just like
cool. Cool. Yeah,
uh
stick to lowercase.
cool. So I'm gonna actually quit. Where'd you go? Come here, you. I don't know why you didn't come forward. That's fine. We're gonna quit you because we're gonna do an update.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we're gonna do a good old fashioned, assuming I can spell,
Oh yeah, run.
run.
Run, run,
Do run,
run.
run, run, a do run, run.
Run, run away. Ay, 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 ay.
I'm gonna try to adjust some lighting here real quick. See if I can make it a little nicer, a little brighter. Ooh, come on, you. Ah. Ah. Yeah, that's all right. Now you can kind of see my microphone a little bit, but that's also fine. Okay. Great. We're gonna. Oh, actually, I should be able to from here. Okay, look. Hey, look at that. So now if I
Hooray!
do Command I.
It shouldn't. Well, that just happened.
Oh, because I had something selected. It did.
Oh. Okay.
If I do.
Okay.
Okay, so we might need a different key command.
We try opening, just for curiosity, try opening one of these and seeing if Command I then works.
I'm gonna wait for it to fully load because I'm
Oh,
paranoid.
yeah. That's sensible enough.
uh, Great. Okay, that's good enough. So now if I do a command I, okay,
Oh
it
my god!
highlight the file menu and it's popped the weird little spinner. It really would be great if we could figure out how
Hooray!
to either background that or
Make a modal.
make a modal. Yeah.
Let's look at self.window. It's like there's totally a window function for making an
We
annoying
might have
modal.
to save. Yeah. How much longer do you want to do the stream, by the way?
Um, I want to stop by around 10 minutes from now.
Great.
We could stop short of that. That's okay with me. I don't want to go any longer than it because I'm kind of falling asleep, not because of you, just
Sure.
because there you
No, that's
go.
fair. Yep. Let's let this now unstoppable operation finish itself and see if we can see where we are, because that might be a good natural stopping point, right? Like we've accomplished a large portion of our goals,
Yeah.
as it turns out. Um, Other things that could interestingly happen from this point, if we decide we want to for a future session, and we'll kind of decide that offline, I think, is like we could clean up the interface. We could make that first launch experience nicer, quite
Yeah.
honestly. What else could we do that would be kind of fun? We could try getting this working on different platforms. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know what that would mean, primarily because I don't really have other platforms to test with. Oh, hey, it finished. Cool.
Yay.
That's neat. That's neat, neat, neat. Cool.
Yeah.
Man, how fun. Import NumPy. It's just doing the thing.
I really do wonder why you can't run a toga command while a modal dialog box is open.
Say that again.
I wonder why you can't run a toga command while a modal dialog box is open. That's my explanation for the menu not doing anything when the initial open is open.
Only on dev.
Oh, really?
That's what Russell was saying, is it's only on dev that we have that problem. And the
Can
way you
you?
solve the problem is by unfocusing, like focusing to a different app and then refocusing to the dev version. Like I can reproduce it. Let me show you.
Yeah, reproduce this. Yeah. No, I don't want it on dev. I want to show you on. I want to show you the problem on run.
But it doesn't happen on run.
So then, if that's true, then this will be quick.
Okay. I have to wait for it to actually be open. Come on, buddy. I don't know what's actually happening behind the scenes here. I'm assuming it's loading like all of Python into memory.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
Cool. All right. So now if I go to this thing, which amazingly has changed the app back again for reasons I don't completely
wait,
understand.
don't do anything now.
Okay.
Yeah, file, install.
Yeah.
I want to see a beach ball, but I don't see a beach ball.
Give it a second.
I think it's not doing its thing.
Oh, yeah. Fascinating.
Now, I could be wrong. I think it might have to do with the idea that briefcase commands are supposed to possibly involve modals, and therefore
Here's
having
my
a modal open. Yeah, go ahead.
here's my actual guess. Um, the app is running.
What?
The app isn't running. Like the shell is running, but because it's a document app and it's based around the idea of like the app runs kind of with the context of a document, then
Yeah.
like the app itself has not actually been initialized yet. That's my guess.
Oh, interesting.
Right, like what we're
That
seeing
could
is like
be.
this weird Mac OS shell. And
Yeah.
so, like, okay, maybe the app has done some things, which is why it's even getting the install packages thing. But, like, if we go look at the code, it's a toga.document app. I defined a document here somewhere. Maybe I did that higher up. Hera, toga.document app. What did I do up here? Right, toga.document. Start Jupyter. Yeah, I think that. Well, okay, no, never mind. I no longer believe that thing that I said before.
Wait. Yeah, it's interesting. I think there's some possibility that it's still right, despite the negative evidence in front of us. I think
Yeah.
there could be something to it.
Oh, here's part of why I think that actually. The app icon is a tip off for me.
Oh, now open something. Does that change the icon?
If I open runningcode.ipy notebook, in a second, this icon's gonna switch. Because that's when I notice the icon switching is when the document like actually finished loading itself.
Ermagerd.
Come on, buddy. I believe in you. By the way, what's happening in the background is the like Jupyter Notebook startup process.
Yeah, this
And
this part's understandable.
then oh, interesting. So,
But it could just be a matter of timing. Like Apple doesn't like the OS doesn't maybe repull that or re-render that or something. Wait, what does your Alt Tab thing say the icon is?
the right
The
thing.
right icon. Yeah. So I think the dock is just running behind.
Yeah, it's very possible. Um, yeah, that's super interesting. If I click this file and do an open, does it close? No, I should be able to
Okay,
open.
can you? Wait, don't hit, don't anything,
Oh, sorry.
Go back to file open. That's cool. It's cool. Do file open again.
Yeah, I can open.
Now try to do install packages with the modal open. My theory is that it won't. Is that it at least won't show the beach ball. But yeah, so it won't.
Yeah,
So there's something to this modal blocking other commands. Oh wait, no. Oh no. Okay, yeah.
yeah. Fascinating. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Okay, but there's something to that theory, and that's cool. And there's maybe something to your icon theory too.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting because the icon is still there. Hmm. I mean, what's weird is that the icon is there, but my Alt Tab thing is like, I don't know what you're talking about. You definitely have that app.
Yeah,
I can even
exactly.
do the like. I think let's see if I can remember how to do the. There's a way to get the actual app switcher. This is a
Can you, I know what you mean. Can you do Command Shift Tab?
Command Shift Tab. Command Shift Tab.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, okay, that's super interesting. Yeah, Command Shift Tab
That
does the.
shows the bad one.
Yeah, boy. Okay, well, anything that I thought was true in my life, it turns out is false. Um,
Yeah.
okay, well, there's another mystery to solve some of the day, I think. But hey, I still feel really good about where we ended up, which is to say that, like, we now have a Python Mac OS app that can install packages and use those packages inside the user's application data dir. That's pretty neat, quite honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I am pleased. Um, so cool. I think that's actually probably a pretty good place to end it. So thank
Yeah.
you to the people who were watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and we will see you for a future one of these where we do other more interesting pair programming stuff. Bye.
Bye.
Cool. I put on a stream ending soon thing. And then I'm going to
Cool.
actually end it like. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. You don't need to see that.